Only when God comes down to this earth will people stop thinking about money. Maybe. When I interviewed a prostitute in Amsterdam, she told me that money doesn't buy you happiness. It made me feel like, what's the point of trying to get as much money as possible? I'm just not that greedy of a person. What I've realized the hard way is there's no way around it. You can rebel money all you want, but if you rebel it long enough, eventually you'll end up on the street. And what good are you to society if you're on the street? I've always had a great work ethic. I'd say an obsessive work ethic. I just can't work doing a job that I absolutely hate. It just doesn't make any sense to do that. For so many years, I'd go to a job that I hated, and I'd give it everything I got. I'd work. I'd go in early and I'd leave late, trying to prove that I was a great worker, right? What I didn't realize is that I was meant to be a leader. I'd say most of my life I've neglected being a leader. There's undoubtedly been times where I have been a leader when it comes to football and stuff like that. I was one of the captains of the football team when I was in 9th grade. I ended up coaching football for 6 years. And that's when the leadership comes out. Something about that game that really brings out the leadership quality in me. The thing is, I found interesting when it came to working in the corporate world, that's one thing that I really did not do, was really step up, because I didn't want to be in that kind of leadership type of position, really. But now I realize that I was never meant to work my way from the bottom to the top in somebody else's corporate system. I was meant to start my own business and then go from there. And that's what I've been doing, and I think that's why I've been able to survive in this year in the business that I started, Muy Baran Seattle. Because one, I'm extremely passionate about, obsessive. I used to say I was passionate about things, but now I'm saying I'm obsessed with things, because that's what passion, anybody who's really passionate about something ultimately becomes obsessed with it. And I'd say I'm definitely obsessed with my passions at this point. I enjoy being obsessed with my work. And now is where I feel like I can be a leader, because I'm doing something that I truly love and I'm obsessed with. Right? That's the only way that you can really truly be leaders, when you're obsessed with whatever it is that you're working on. You can be a leader in somebody else's system, for sure. But to be a real leader, in my point of view, you have to start your own business at some point. You have to really venture out and just go against the grain and see how far you can take it. Now, I didn't think I was going to be able to make it past the first month, again, because I started with very little cash. But somehow, some way, here we are, going into the 12th month. And this year is about learning what I'm made of. It's about learning who my real friends are, appreciating the family that has stood beside me. I'm just really excited about this, because I feel like the veil has been taken off of my face, and now I see the truth. Not everybody's going to follow you when you go in your own direction, when you go against the grain. It's just that at that point you have got to realize that that's okay. You don't need everybody to follow you. And you got to realize that you're going to be happier because you don't have to worry about people that don't have your best interest in mind in the first place. So I feel relieved that I am where I'm at right now here in life, and I'm looking forward to moving on. For me, life begins at 40. Next month, I'm really tempted to throw myself a really eventful 40th birthday party, because I feel like I deserve it at this point. It's also a reason to celebrate a year of being in business. I should be proud of myself. Not that I want to be too proud, but I should be proud of the fact that I had the guts to do something different, the courage to follow my passion. And my passion has got me this far because I was so obsessed with it that now I realize anything is possible if you put your mind to it. Put your mind, heart, and soul into something. You can do anything. This is a really good year for me. I'm excited about the things that I'm doing this year, and I'm just really looking forward to what the future consists of, and I'm hoping to contribute to this world in a very positive way for the long term.